healing, dreaming, believing, manifesting, pivoting. Welcome to Pivot's Pulse Podcast.
Welcome to our first edition of Pivot's Pulse. My name is Lynne Penn-Leon, and I'm the Executive Director of Pivot's Potential. And we are a trauma center that's located in Maryland and Virginia and West Virginia. And I'm excited to share with you today about information that's come from prayer and meditation on soul contracts. Maybe you've heard about them, but I have some deeper information to share with you today, and I hope that it's helpful. The first thing I want to talk about is what is real, and that is that we all come into this life making a soul contract with God, Source, or the universe, or whatever you consider your higher power. And that is coming into this life as souls. We are overzealous, and we want to have as many experiences as we can. And many times when we come in, we end up having lives that might be traumatic and difficult. And we wonder why. But what we forget is the amnesia that we have when we come into this life, because we are souls having a human experience. And when we walk through our lives, they may be very difficult, and we need people to help us through. And that is why we've created Pivot's Potential, so that we can help you through those difficult times. But I'd like to touch upon some of those types of soul contracts and people that are within our circles and in our relationships, because those people are part of our soul pods. We're all connected as one. And maybe you've noticed this when you've contacted people, when you've met people, where you feel that instant connection, like you've known them all your life. And you've been like, this is kind of different. I don't understand it. But what that is a soul recognition. And in that soul recognition is because you have made a soul contract with them before you even came in. And then you've met them at that appointed time that you were supposed to in your soul contract. So we have different types of souls that we meet. We can have a twin soul. And that twin soul is someone that is supposed to uplift you, elevate you, help you in your life, and love you unconditionally. And then we have a dark twin soul. That dark twin soul is someone who sucks the energy out of you, that may be abusive, that may do things to sabotage you, that may pull you down energetically, spiritually, and may not be good for you at all. Then we have the kindred souls. The kindred souls are our friendship souls, and those souls are really important in our lives. They help uplift us, and they help us feel secure. We also have our twilight souls. Our twilight souls are our brother and sister souls. They may be blood sister or brother souls, but they can also just be our brother and sister souls that we choose and we meet. Oftentimes, these are the souls that we feel that automatic connection with, and they are for lifelong. And then we have our starbright souls, and those are our children's souls. And we can feel them immediately, that immediate connection that we have. They don't have to be born to us. They can be children's souls that we adopt, but we feel that immediate connection. These souls are all important in our contracts, and they can go beyond generations, where we find that we meet them from one generation to another. So we do have those contracts within generations. So within those generations, we can see that there could be generational trauma. And oftentimes with generational trauma, a person from a third generation may find that they're having reactions that they don't understand. And it can be traced back to generations where there was trauma. And one of the things we need to remember is that our main purpose here on this world is to learn. And when we're in our soul state before we come into this world, because we're so overzealous, we want to experience everything. So when we're walking in our world today and we're experiencing bad things, hurtful things, traumatic things, we have to remember we are learning things and we are healing from things. So then what we do is we're able to help somebody else. This is hard to stay focused on because we're experiencing the pain of what's happening now. But when we look back, because we understand life in reverse, that we can be there for somebody else. But it is only then, when we have healed, that we can do that and be a pioneer for somebody else in their pain. Because we can only love as deeply as we have had pain. And in that, we can be a champion for someone else. If you are having anything going on in your life that feels hard, that feels traumatic, that feels like it's taking your breath away, please reach out. Please let us know, because we're here to be your champion in your life so that we can get you on the other side and let you be a champion for someone else. Thank you for listening today and sharing time with me. And tune in next time so that you can meet one of our therapists who's going to be talking about EMDR, one of our main types of treatment for trauma that's highly successful. And we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you again and have a great day. Blessings.